Hello, everybody. If you guys can hear me, we are live and our first video for Dante Sports Data on YouTube. Soon we will be updating daily with free picks and plays, some of our best picks that we have to offer. And it's all just to help you win. Hopefully, give you insightful information and help out. Beat the books. So come on, join us, and we'll beat the books together. Today, we got some great slate we're working with tonight for tomorrow's games, April 17th, 2025. We have Arizona Diamondbacks and Chicago Cubs. Pretty good matchup, I believe. I'm excited for this one. Kind of a playoff contenders, and it's not going to be a blowout game, in my opinion. We got two pretty decent um, teams going at it. But to be honest, I really like Corbin Burns, more veteran, more experienced than who's on the helm tomorrow. Even though, Colin Ree, he's new, not new, but he's a relief pitcher, only one game played, um, which, they didn't do too well, you can say. Didn't give up any runs, um, and as well as he has a 1.0 ERA in the past what is it 7 days. So not bad as a relief pitcher, even though he's only played 2-3 innings. Um, it's gonna be a bullpen matchup. Given the fact, I would really like to take Cubs money line for the value there. And so that's what we're going to go with. And we're going to build our parlay until it's really nice, something solid. And this is the way we play every day to try to beat the books and cash out to be profitable. Always take early cash outs. So let's go on to the next slate. We have Ortez for the Cleveland Guardians and Modzinski for Pirates. So as we see, Luis Ortez, he's at 15K right now. He's doing very well. Given up a couple runs in the past few games, but you know what? Given that fact, we can look at Pittsburgh Pirates and Malinsky. He's a starting pitcher as well, giving up 6.23 ERAs and with 14, and he's tied for 104th in the league. Now, I know I really like how Guardians are playing, um, and right now, Pirates are kind of little, they're good. They had a good pace. They played yesterday, and I believe Guardians can get the win here. They have a much better bullpen. It seems this past couple weeks at least, I've been seeing them. Um, Ortez has been proven he can get his strikeouts and keep the bullpen under pressure. So, given that fact, I really like to take the Cleveland Guardians here. And next game should be no breeze. I really love Reagan's against Job, who's starting pitcher, but with 3 games played, he is decent, but Reagan's does seem to be the better play here. He has the most strikeouts. He's definitely their ace pitcher, or will be, and he is leading on the helm there. So he's had a rough start in the beginning, but he seems to be doing a lot better right now. And with yesterday's win, it was very close, nothing too crazy. So we're going to be going with the Royals and building that slip up here. As you can see, it's already 541 plus 541. And we're going to continue on that as we go juice up our parlays and try to win some big bucks. And remember, bet small, guys. All right. This is nothing crazy. All right. So the next game we got going on is the Marlins and the Phillies. Marlins and Phillies, you know, two decent teams. We got Zach Wheeler on the helm and a Alcantara on the helm for the Marlins. And given that fact, I really like Zach Wheeler for the Phillies. Um, right now, Alcantara is played a few games and given up runs and very low strikeout rate. As you see. I really like Zach Wheeler's, and I think he can get it done. Past couple games he started, um, and he has given up only one home run, four earned runs in the 7 and 6 innings pitched. So it is quite a bit of runs, but he has a lot of Ks. Marlins batting lineup, not really sure about their batting lineup. I would really like to see more from them. Um, a lot of their games kind of go under. Um, so I'm going to go with Phillies on this one at home against a mediocre team. Really questioning on how they're going to do things here. Um, Next game we got Reds and Orioles. Abbott is great. He's played one game. And it's still early in the season, so I'm gonna go with the value here, and go with the Reds, because Orioles is just a little shaky. All right. And the next lineup we do have Yankees and against a Tampa Bay Ray. The Rays have been off to a good start. I like what I'm seeing here on the slate. I think they can get it done. Definitely due for a win after yesterday's loss as well. Um, you know, Drew Rasmussen has about 15 strikeouts and he's tied for 91st in the league. He's had a couple losses, unfortunate, but he is a starting pitcher. He hasn't given up any home runs, only one earned run in the past few games that he's played. So I think there's really good value there with Tampa Bay's at home with their starting pitcher. And next game, we do have the Mariners and the Blue Jays. Um, really like Brian Wu, like what I've seen there. And Bowden Francis has been a little questionable, I guess you can say. Um, he is good. He has won couple beginning of the games. He's played 3 games so far. He has given up home runs and earned runs. So Brian Wu is definitely a better strikeout artist in my opinion. He has 18 right now, and he's tied 87th in the league. So we are going to go with Mariners and really like their their batting lineup. They've been hitting it. They've been scoring high. They've been coming back. They're playing tough. Definitely better value here, even though Jays are my team. All right. I think we're going to be skipping that the White Sox and the Red Sox game. Uh, but if I had to choose, Red Sox have been very questionable. Even though they're home at that price, I'm not going to really touch them. I would really like to go with Perez for the value at plus 180. He is their starting pitcher. It's definitely an easy way for him to gain his strikeouts and reduce his earned runs, as he's never gotten a home run, and Boston Red Sox doesn't seem like they have that power in them. So we're gonna skip that game, and we're gonna go to something better. Cardinals and Mets. This is a definitely easy one. Mets for sure with D. Pedersen on the helm. He has 17 strikeouts this season with the 2.70 ERA. And he has, you know, given up some hits, but not much given the innings played. Really like what I'm seeing with the Mets and them being at home. They're a much better team, I believe, against a decent Cardinals team. Not saying they're bad, but yeah, on the road against Mets at this time of the year, early still, I would take the Mets, and they're off to a good start. All right, and we're gonna cut this game and go straight to the next game with the Dodgers. Definitely going with Dodgers. Had a very slow start with Yamamoto starting. Um, he's been doing very great. He's 28 strikeouts with a 1.23 ERA, um, and I believe he can get it done versus a all right Texas Rangers team. They did start good, but you know they've given up a lot of home runs, earned runs, and Jacob DeGrom is not that of a great pitcher versus Yamamoto. He's only 13 strikeouts and tied for 125th in the league. Next game, I really love Padres. Really like what they're doing. I'm definitely going to go with them. I think they're underplayed here against an Astros team that doesn't seem to be all that great with Ryan Gusto. He has 15 strikeouts, and I don't really want to go with them because I think Padres has a much better, batting lineup and a bullpen. Um, They've been scoring high. They've been doing all the right things, keeping it close, keeping it competitive and fun. Um, and definitely like what I'm seeing with their team as a whole, even though they're not really playing um, with their starting pitcher, who's Kyle Hart. Sorry, their starting pitcher is Kyle Hart, but even though he's only played a few games and he's won them. He hasn't given up too much ERAs in the last 7 days, but a couple games before that, he has given up 5 and 2, and hasn't really struck out anybody. But I really like what I see from them. And to be honest, Ryan Gusto, he started, he's played only a couple innings as their relief pitcher. So not really sure what's in store for them, but I'm not really liking their um, bullpen and their batting lineup. Uh, Next game we got. Um, is the Athletics and the Brewers. I think the Brewers, are well rested. They've been really hot. I think they're going to continue to steamroll, especially with their starting pitcher, who's tied for seventh right now in the league with 28 strikeouts, and he's been doing good. He's not giving up too much home runs. Only averages about 3.338 ERA. So we're gonna stop with that, and we're gonna set our bet amount. And I like to do it like this, just so you guys can see um, potentials out there. And as you can see, that's a pretty good number here as a lotto play, and that's what we do here. We make the most solid lotto plays with as much solid teams that we can come through and put through possible. And if you want more of this, please join our Discord, Dante Sports Data. We got more members there growing every day who are constantly winning, and you can be one of them too and have access to sports betting tools and softwares at your fingertips. So, once again, check the link, check the comment section below for our link, and join us. And if you have any questions, please message and like and subscribe. This is our first video, so please do bear with me. It will keep continuing to get better. Ciao, guys. Take care.